regions. But right now, no state is competing. All of them just go to Abuja at the end of the month, using their commissioners for finance, to go and take from the federation account, to go and share under section 162 of the constitution. So Nigeria has become a sharing country, which is not baking. All these states don't care about how to bake. How many people know that Nasarawa state nearby here has over 36 types of solid minerals, followed by Plateau state with up to 28, followed by Sokoto, Kaduna state? But we are not doing all this. All we are relying on is a monoproduct of oil, crude oil, which is fast losing its value across the world. So I would have always said, if we are going to retain the state structure, then we should retain the states as the federating units to the federal government, thus having 2 tiers of government. But right now we have 3 tiers of government, including the local government, which has been marginalized. So the local governments ought to be a matter for the states. If you want to create as many as you want, like Lagos State won't did under Tinubu, go ahead. If you want to decrease them or depress them, go ahead. But looking for states for the sake of states is not going to take us anywhere, because each state will start its own bureaucracy, its own ministries, its own commissioners, its own MDAs, and the rest. The only state I would have said should be created in Nigeria right now should just be in the southeast, to bring them to equity and equality with other states of the federation. Because the northwest has 7 states, northeast 6, north central 6, southwest 6, south 6, only southeast has 5. That is not good for a federation that is supposed to be fiscal. Let every state, and if we are going back to regional governments, let every regional government produce its own products and then use its own products to develop, paying royalty or tax to the government at the center. And the government at the center must be a very lean government, having few items to deal with: foreign relations, currency and banking, defense, internal affairs. These are usually central banking. These are usually the areas, coinages. These are usually the area you need federal with. What is the federal government's business with regulating people producing electricity, producing water, even licensing plates? So we need to operate a truly federal system, as we did it 50%. So with that, we saw Nigeria blooming and blossoming, developing, catalyzing. Everyone wanted to outdo the other, but we don't have that now. So all the states now, none of them wants to produce. Which state can you say is outstanding today, apart from having VAT that gives us cheap money? Is VAT a developmental product? Is that agriculture? I'm asking, is VAT agriculture? Is it that you have produced something? You are just relying on taxation on produce from across your area. That's not. So for you to be productive, you need to do what the Asian tigers did when they were behind us in the 50s and early 60s. You need to invest in infrastructure. You need to invest in science and technology. You need to invest in education. You need to invest in job creation. The government needs to give incentives, tax holidays. They need to encourage local industries against more powerful foreign industries. You need to provide security. Without security, no one will go to the farm. No one will go and work. So we need to get it right. Nigeria is not right. The way we are operating now, we can't move forward. We are just operating without a compass to a journey of no destination. We can't do it and get it right this way. We can't be owing nearly 150 trillion naira foreign debt, and we hope to grow. We can't be using about 70 to 80% of our budgetary allocation on recurrent expenditure and servicing of debts, therefore freeing only 20 to 30% on capital projects. It's a lie. We can't grow. And that lack of growth creates more insecurity, more anger, more despondency, more quarrels, and more melancholy. And you see people fighting against each other, interreligious disputes. Religious, tribal, ethnic, yeah. Nigeria is not moving well. The biggest black nation in the world, that is about 239 million people now, who should use its population as a strength. The biggest black nation on earth is not doing well because we are not doing it right. Go to small countries like Rwanda, Botswana, and see what is going on. We are being left behind. Okay. That is why when big countries talk, people like Donald Trump, have you heard him mention Nigeria in any good light? Does he even remember that we are here? Other than when he was saying that Nigeria, whether they now included Nigeria in the yes, and people to be deported. You won't hear him bother about Nigeria, even though he's going to small. Look at Trump in small Scotland here. What's the population of Scotland? Because that's how they respect the people. So when you are not respecting yourself and doing the right thing, you don't expect external powers to respect you.